Welcome back to the Boxing Bookie. We are back. It's good to be back. Got a good one for y'all today. Going to get into a pretty good fight, I think. Jake Bateson, Mick Conlan. I like the odds on this. I like this fight. I think this is something we can make money on, guys. Before we get into this, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media. 3D Boxing, 3D Boxing blog. Guys, do join the Patreon. Link is in the description. Hit 2 locks last week. Hit 3 out of 3 weeks locks the week before. We're absolutely killing it, dominating it in the sport of boxing. We're just doing phenomenally betting. So join the Patreon. Get the lock of the week. Get the Ask the Bookie anything. Get access to the Discord where we do the live betting, the updated props. Get all of the best gambling advice anywhere in the known boxing universe for just $5 a month. Link is in the description. It's also in the ticket below. Head on over to Texas Boxing Scene. Head on over to carnivalbar.com. That's carnivalbar.com. It's the nutrition of a steak, the convenience of a bar. That's carnivalbar.com. It's a meal in your pocket. It's the world's only high-fat, grass-finished beef bar that replaces a meal while on the move and stores for years. Get your travel autonomy and freedom back. That's carnivalbar.com. Use promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. That's promo code BOXING at checkout to save 10%. All right, let's get after you guys head over to Texas Boxing Scene. That's Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. All proceeds go to autism research and recovery. All right, so make sure to like, share, and subscribe to that channel as well. It's Texas Boxing Scene on YouTube. Let's get into today's show. Mick Conlan is a guy that's trying to have a resurgence. He's trying to have the second half of his career. It's been a mixed bag for sure so far with Conlan. 19-3, 9 knockouts. He lost back-to-back fights against Alberto Lopez. He was stopped, and then was stopped again. About 6 months later by Jordan Gill. He came back. He scored a points victory. He didn't look great against Asad Asif Khan. He got the win. And we're back now. He's fighting Jack Bateson in Dublin in a 10-round affair. It's an interesting fight. Mick Conlan, Southpaw, obviously had the very deep amateur background. You can see the amateur background. He can switch hit. You can see it in his footwork. You can see it in his fundamentals. He's very fundamentally sound. Good counterpuncher. Good timing on his counter shots. When he was on the front foot, he stalks cautiously. I think that's where he's at his best, honestly. But his chin is obviously suspect. I think he's got a suspect chin. He's pretty good at controlling range. He knows how to fight. He's fundamentally sound. His technique is good. He just doesn't have natural gifts of speed or power. He's not a particularly high volume guy. He's got excellent footwork and balance, but there's just nothing next level about him. He doesn't have great natural gifts. He likes to be at range, controlling range, good jab, keeps it pumping, can use the back foot, but he's not super quick. Elbows are in, high, tight guard. He's not what you would expect a back foot fighter to be, right? That's not really his strength. He measures distance and he stays out of range. He can see the ring IQ. He can use the ring. But he doesn't have super wheels or anything like that. He's clean in his approach, right? He's hard to hit clean. When he does get hit clean, which is not an easy thing to do, you got to time him. You got to set up your shots. I think he's got a suspect chin. He needs to keep moving. He can't stand in the pocket long term. That's not who he is. He throws nice, clean shots, but lacks next level power and ability. There's not much on the shots. They're clean and they're crisp, but there's not a ton on them. Like I said, questionable chin. When he's in the exchanges, he gets hit too much. He needs not to be there because of his chin. He needs to keep moving. I do not like it when he carries his lead hand low. That's what he needs not to do. He needs to stay behind the high guard. He may also have gas tank issues. He does seem to fade. I'm not saying it's conditioning issues. I'm just saying he's got gas tank issues. He seems to fade late in the fights. These are all the things that are fairly obvious. Jack Bateson is a guy, again, to me, this is a domestic level guy. He's not a bad fighter. This is a He's untested. He's a good athlete, decent skills. This is a major step up for him. He's fought no one at this level. Rhythm fighter, off the front foot, moves, uses the rings. He doesn't get stationary. This is going to be an interesting fight. This may be a stinker. This may be a fight where Mick Conlan chases Bateson around the ring, which would not be fun. Good length and reach. Stays behind his high guard. He doesn't have great fluidity. He's not a big hitter. He can also switch hit a bit too. He maintains distance well. This is a fight that's going to happen at distance. And I think Conlan wins it there, but this has the makings of being a boring fight. I'm just letting you know. Throws in combinations, doesn't sit down on punches. Good, he does not sit down on punches. I don't think that he can hurt Conlan, so I think Conlan wins this fight. Good feet, can get in and out, not much pop. He's not world class in my opinion. He's a tier or two below Mick, and I don't think the world of Mick Conlan. Well, he's all right. It's pretty basic as a fighter who moves, uses the ring, doesn't have a ton of fluidity, doesn't have a ton of power, but he's got decent fundamentals. He can use the ring and his foot. He's a better athlete, I would say, probably than Mick Conlan. Let's get into this, guys. Let's take a look at this. Please like, share, and subscribe. Guys, let's get into it. Let's pull up the book on this. I got this on Pro Boxing Odds. Let's take a look at it. Mick Conlan is minus 174, minus 160, minus 163. So $100 to win, $174 to win $100. The odds aren't great, but they're not bad. This is a bet that you can either throw in a money line. I like this as a money line bet. You know, you bet $174 to win a dollar, win $100. It's not terrible. $100 bet's going to make you what, $40 or so, 50, 55, $60. Let me see real quick. What's a $100 bet make you? I'm really bad at math. Yeah, minus 174. $100 bet's going to make you 57.50-ish, right? So it's not terrible. I think he's safe. I actually like the odds on this. Like I said, Bateson can't really punch, so I give a clear edge to Conlan, who I think is the better boxer, better at range, better at controlling distance, higher IQ. I think Conlan wins this fight by points. I think Bateson's going to run. I don't think he's going to sit and trade. So I like Conlan on points. I like Conlan on the money line, anything like that. I like the fight to go over. Please let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts, comments below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me all forms of social media. But minus 174, I'm definitely taking Conlan in this. Slow week of boxing coming up. Stay with me. Be going live every day still. It is August 24th, 2025 from Texas to the world. Thank y'all, and God bless.
Don't miss a tweet, post, story, or video. 3D Boxing is on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Hit the subscribe button now to stay inside the ring.